Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. I'll tell you what, it's a cold November day, but we're heading out on the Mississippi River in La Crosse. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, it is a very chilly November morning, and it won't be long before you get the old ice boat out there and do some ice fishing, right?
It feels like it's coming soon. This is cold.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do today is going to be a lot of fun. We're going after panfish, right?
Yep, we'll get a mixed bag of everything. Probably mostly perch, but probably some crappies mixed in too. They'll be big if we get them, and maybe even get lucky and get some big bluegills.
Now, we're getting close to ice, and these fish are still active and biting, Vince?
Oh yeah, they're putting that feed bag on before winter. They can tell that it's time. That water temp is finally going down. We've been waiting all year. It's finally dropping, and hopefully it's going to freeze soon, but it's not frozen yet, so we're going to have some fun.
Now, you got a guest today. Who do you have?
I got Captain Ryan Foster, who's been working with me all year. He's been a great help, so we're going to bring him along today and let him have some fun.
All right, cool. And I got Chris McGillis, the fishing attorney. Yeah. So he's a good fisherman. We'll catch something, right?
Oh yeah, we're going to have a great time.
Hey folks, let's show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. You know, folks, fall and winter is coming, and for us, that means getting our ATVs and our UTVs ready. And Amsoil, you know, makes a product for everything a sportsman needs. And you even got an oil change kit for my UTV.
Absolutely. We've got oil for any UTV, ATV out there, and what we're taking a look at is oil change kits for the do-it-yourselfer. So we got everything that you need for oil change for a Polaris 2013 and newer in this kit right over here.
And you got Can-Am?
Can-Am, Yamaha, Honda, all the viscosities you need to change your oil on any UTV, ATV.
And that's one thing, folks, that I love about Amsoil is that you can go on their website and they'll tell you what kind of oil you need for what specific machine you have.
Yeah, with the lookup guide, it really has everything there. So just put in your make, model, year, and ready to go.
Hey, thanks for keeping us on the road smooth, safe, and clean. Folks, go to amsoil.com for more information. Oh my gosh, look at the head on that. And look at that mouthful of weed. Look at that pike. Are you having fun with the tip boats?
Having a great time. Love beaver dam.
Oh, look at that, Blake. Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Look at that pike, Blake. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this pike. Oh my gosh. That is a trophy pike right there, pal. Oh man, is that gorgeous. Look at this guy, folks. This is a beauty. Oh, wait till you see the tummy on this guy. Hey, welcome back, folks. As we talked about, we're on the Mississippi River in La Crosse, Wisconsin with our buddy Vince. I call him Mississippi Vince. Hey, we're after giant perch today, bluegills and crappies. Pretty simple rig you got here. What is it?
We're just using the old rocket bobber today. There's some little stubbly weeds out here, so the drop shot isn't super effective, and I don't want to get my hands cold all day pulling weeds off. So we're going to just float bobbers right over those weeds, and they'll come out and eat that minnow.
Pretty simple rig there. Minnow, and you hook it in the dorsal fin?
Yep, hook it in the dorsal so it's kind of a horizontal presentation for
and a
them.
split shot.
Yep, as simple as it gets.
This is like I'm 10 years old. I love watching bobbers, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, there we go, John. Fish.
Oh, look at McGillis is going to be the first to connect here today. He's got himself a perch.
Danny perch.
Hey, now Vince, that is not a big one, is it, buddy?
No, it's not a giant, but that's a good eater right there. It's about 10 to 10 and a half and starting to really put a nice belly on her.
Now, you were saying that we got a mixed bag in this spot.
We have been getting a mixed bag in this spot. We'll see what happens today, but I bet we'll see a little bit of everything.
Captain
go.
Vince, all right, let's see what we got here. Bluegill, crappie?
Another nice
No, we got
eater.
ourselves some beautiful eating perch. Now, when the ice fishing starts, oh, I got one on too back
Hey.
here. Now, a double header here, folks, and
Ooh, that's a nice one.
there we go. Look at that, is a beautiful perch. Here, Vince, I'll pass it up to you. Hold these together. Now, Vince, do you guys normally limit out?
I'd say in general, yeah, but it really depends what you want to keep. You know, these are about 10, mine's a 10, yours is like an 11, great eaters. Some people are pickier and they're after that big, you know, once in a lifetime, which is fine with us. You know, it's not always about getting a limit, but if you want to, you definitely can most days.
Another one in the back here. I'll just flip him in. Those are just beautiful perch, folks. That isn't the big ones that we get, but those are gorgeous, like Vince said, to eat. And Vince, generally speaking, if guys are going to come, what kind of water do you look for? Are these like slough areas we're in?
Yeah, so this, I guess technically wouldn't be a slough, but it's a big backwater with no current, lots of weed growth, so there's oxygen, food, cover for them, kind of everything they need is back here. And with it getting cold, they don't want to be out in that current working hard to survive. That's why they like this slower water. Nice, easy living for them.
And back in the boat again, and we have ourselves, hey, boy, are those gorgeous perch. And look at how he ate that, Vince. He's got that way down in there. And what's really fun, too, folks, is using the bobber technique. And it's such a relaxing way to fish, isn't it?
Yeah, I love when it's this time of year, and you know, we don't use bobbers a ton through the summer because we're in current-related stuff a lot. And now that we're in the slack water, kind of a steady depth, we break out the bobbers and kind of slow things down. I love it. There's nothing like seeing that bobber drop under the water.
Yay!
Front of the boat finally.
Yeah.
One.
No, it is interesting.
That's a
and
good one.
that's another dandy. It is interesting, Vince. You know, you're kind of watching on the Mega Live. These fish are moving around quite a bit, huh?
They are. They're in pretty big schools. I'd say like groups of 15 to 30, but they're moving quick where it almost doesn't even pay to like, oh, they're cast 30 feet that way. Just got to fan cast and keep bait in the water.
And how
they'll
deep are
find
we
it.
fishing?
I think we're at about 5 feet right now, so not super deep.
Ryan, Captain Ryan's gonna score now. Let's see, Ryan, we got ourselves the smallest perch of the day.
That takes skill, though, John.
Hey, Ryan, I know that you're also a guide up here and you work with Vince. The ice fishing season's coming up. That's a lot of fun for folks, isn't it?
That is. You got the best views in the state out here.
And the fishing, you guys use the airboats that we're taking a look at right now. And you get back in the areas where guys can't go and the fishing's usually good.
That's the one thing people do like is we're a lot of spots where people cannot walk out to, so we're very by ourselves and alone.
And that's perch mostly?
We get into perch, bluegills, crappies, kind of mixed bag of everything.
Hey, Captain Vince, what do we got there, pal?
I think it's a bluegill.
Ooh,
Yeah, look at
yeah, hold him up to your hand. Now that's about the average size, right, Vince?
Yeah, and we don't get a ton of like monsters that are like 10, but this is about an 8, and they're so healthy. I mean, they're thick bluegills out here on the Mississippi River.
Yeah, I know. I filleted a couple. You really get some
You
nice
get a lot of
fillets,
meat off of the bluegills out here.
and they're gonna be mixed in with the perch.
Yep, in late fall and winter, a lot of the times they're in the exact same areas. So you get these, you can get 15 of these, 15 perch all mixed together in the same day.
Captain Ryan's turn now, and just an eater-sized perch.
They're getting bigger, though.
Hey, have you seen some big ones this year?
We've seen some really nice perch this year.
Like how big?
Biggest I've seen is 14 and a half.
Wow, that's a
But-
big fish, isn't it?
A lot of like 12 to 10 inches.
Well, hold
a lot
that
of
one
great
out. I
eaters.
mean, that right there, and the meat is really sweet on those 9-10 inches, isn't
They
it?
don't get any better.
Hey, Chris!
Percherino.
Percherino. He's giving the perch nicknames now. Hey, you know, when I called you, you said you were pretty excited about doing this coming over here, huh?
I've never done this, John, and this is exceeding my expectations. It's so cool.
And we haven't really got a big one yet, you know. These are all nice, but hold them up,
Yeah,
you know. Chris, let the folks at home see what you caught.
But John, where can you go in many places in the state of Wisconsin and catch perch like this consistently? You know
No,
what I
I
mean?
know,
These nice,
yeah.
beautiful.
And,
so
you know,
cool.
in this cold of weather.
Yeah. Well, hey, it could be sunnier, but we're having fun.
Hey folks, mark your calendars for Saturday, December the 7th. I'll be hosting a live ice fishing seminar from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Oconomowoc Fleet Farm store. But don't worry if you can't be there in person, because we'll also be streaming it live on the Fleet Farm Facebook page. This is your chance to catch tips and tricks from some of the best ice fishermen in the Midwest, and check out gear from some of my favorite brands like Northland, Clam, and Rapella. And if you're one of the first 100 guests, you'll take home a collector's hat from Fleet Farm, just like this. RSVP today on Fleet Farm's Facebook page, and I'll see you there on December the 7th. All right, Chris.
I think it might be a perch, John.
Let's see, here he is, and we have ourselves a...
Oh yeah, another nice perch, John.
Yeah, that's a nice eater right there. What is really kind of interesting, Chris, you guys are using the drop shot, and that seems to be getting more bites than the bobber.
Yeah, working it, Vince told me, so I think I was working it too fast earlier, and I started slowing down and really just letting it sit on the bottom and just sort of waiting, lifting my rod tip up, dragging it towards the boat, and that's when they really started hitting.
Finally, in the back of the boat, I got a bite on the bobber, and I got myself a crappie. And you know, that's kind of what Vince promised us today. And hey, Vince, that was kind of an unusual bite. You know, my bobber didn't go down, but a lot of times what they'll do is they'll hit it and go up, and you got to watch your bobber for any kind of movement, right?
Yeah, those crappies, they definitely don't always pull it right down. You know, you'll sometimes see that bobber just kind of roll flat, tipped over, and you know, that's that classic crappie bite where they bite it and pick it up, and all that weight under the bobber's gone, so it just floats sideways.
Now let's go over our limits again. So per person, you can come here and catch what now?
15 per species of panfish. So 15 crappie, 15 bluegill, 15 perch.
So you can actually keep 45
you could
fish.
Keep 45 in a day, which would be really getting after it, but you could do it.
We were fishing the Mississippi River in La Crosse, Wisconsin. A 3.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 4.5 hours from Chicago, and 2 hours from Minneapolis.
New Mega Live imaging shows you what's below in real time with edge-to-edge clarity and no gaps in coverage, all so you can turn must-watch detail into non-stop action. Only from Humminbird.
Folks, I've relied on Johnson Pump products for many years, and now they're even better. Check out the new Aqua Void Bilge and the Aqua O2 Aerator.
The best advantage with the new products is no tools necessary to replace your motor cartridge. Quick watertight connector and the same easy change cartridge. With the new motor cartridges, we have a high efficiency impeller and a low amp draw motor. To the angler, they're going to have faster fill of their live wells, and they're going to have better aeration along with a faster evacuation of their bilge. This pump will fit on any boat. It has a multi-configuration inlet port as well as a 360 rotation outlet port.
Johnson Pump, reliability on board. Okay, Ryan, let's see what we got this time. Oh, there's a dandy.
There we go.
Yeah, hold that one up. Now that still isn't as big as you guys can get here, but that's a nice fish, you know? It really is.
Tons of these out there.
Well, key out, show the folks. There you go.
There we go. Right next to
Vincey Vince.
Oh, not a monster, but
Not a monster at all, but that'll eat good.
oh,
But
yeah,
you
he'll
know,
fit in the live well.
you and I were talking off camera before. There's just tons of perch in the Mississippi River, and you're not worried about fishing them out. But one thing, the growth rate here is really interesting.
It's insane. Like, this is probably only a 3-year-old fish. Those like 10s, 11s, 4 years old. And we have all the size classes like we've seen today. We've caught some 5s and 6s, the 8s and 9s, the 10s to 12s. We have
So
all
it's
the
just
size
as good
classes.
as ever.
Yep,
And look
oh,
at
here's
to the
another.
right here, we got one on.
Yep.
There, hold those up together, guys. Two of the 8-inch variety, right?
About 9, I'd say. Yours is bigger than
Mine's
mine.
bigger, of course.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, folks, when we started out today, the bobber was working really well. But the last couple hours, it seemed like the drop shot rig is getting a lot more fish. Hey, Vince, maybe you can explain to the folks exactly what is a drop shot rig? What does it look like?
So basically the drop shot is your hook is above your sinker and tied in line above that weight. This is a little adaptation of it. It's more of a little baby three-way rig. And I like it for a few reasons. The first one being that it's super direct. You feel everything really good if you're holding your line tight. You're feeling your bottom type off the sinker really well. Any bites you feel really well. I can put on different sinker sizes really easy. These just pop on and off the line real quick. But it's a super versatile rig, and on a windy day like today where, you know, we're working these baits super slow and want to feel everything, it's a really good rig for that.
All right, let's see here. We got ourselves an eater size perch. I'm actually amazed though, folks, that we're catching these fish in this cold of water and these outside temperatures. One thing I wanted to ask you, Vince, you know, when you're out here looking for these types of fish, you told us the depth before, but are you fishing mud, weeds, rocks? What are you looking for?
This time of year, I'm typically looking for weeds, some cover for them, and with the weeds, there's going to be food. They're producing oxygen, and the river's about to freeze here for winter, and then they're really going to find those weeds because that's where they're getting oxygen. You know, like most lakes in winter, you look for those green weeds right away, early ice.
Christopher, let's see here.
I think we get another perch, John.
Yeah, that's a tiny one, but that's okay.
Not a huge one, but hey.
Hey, I got to ask, what's new with McGillis-Weimer? You guys got offices all over the state of Wisconsin now, huh?
Yeah, John, we actually just opened our Kenosha branch.
Really?
Pretty excited about it. Yeah, we really are. We got 2 attorneys down there. It's fully staffed, and it's been a great thing.
Well, I think the outdoorsman should pick you as an attorney. You guys are really good personal injury guys, aren't you?
Hey, John, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's see here. Hey, you know that sun popped out all of a sudden and we're getting more bites. I suppose this time of year that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that sun will definitely warm up that water. This is a colder day than we were expecting. I thought we were going to have the sun all day.
Well, that's okay, Vince. We're catching fish.
Yeah, we are. That's a good eater. No monsters yet, but we might run into them. There's time.
And let's see there, Vince.
That's a better one.
Yeah, there you go.
Bigger eater.
And it really, let's see here. I missed mine. I just had a bite too. Sometimes did you pull up? Now we've been moving a lot today, right?
We've been running after them all day, yeah.
And are they actually moving faster today around than normal?
It seems like it. It's like I'll see them on the graph and you get a couple casts and they're gone. So we'll just keep running them down all day.
Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2024 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Jeff Crosse of Chanhassen, Wisconsin, caught this 30-inch walleye on the Rainy River using a river shiner. Tim Swanson of Kleiman, Wisconsin, caught this 44-inch northern pike using a spoon. Mike Kittleson of East Troy, Wisconsin, caught this 42-inch lake trout on Lake Michigan using a spoon. Tim Horgan of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, caught this 48-inch tiger muskie in Vilas County using a sucker. And this week's first kid winner is Madeline Thayer of Kenosha, Wisconsin, caught her first bass ever in Kenosha using a live minnow. And Kayla Brave of Mayer, Minnesota, caught a 51-inch muskie on Lake Minnetonka using a Rapala jerkbait.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
There we go. Ooh, that's a nice perch right there.
There we go.
That is a nice perch. Do they usually school up in the same sizes like that, Ryan?
They do. I mean, that's kind of the funny thing. That one cast, like that last one I caught, was 9 inches, and this one here, a lot better.
Yeah.
For upper 10s, and next cast could be a 12, no problem. So,
And again, you guys run ice fishing groups like a lot of people at one time, huh?
we do. We can get a lot of big group, small group, kind of whatever you're looking for there.
Here we go.
I'll tell you what, Vince, seriously, buddy, that sun has made a difference, hasn't it?
It definitely is. I think that was the factor we were missing all morning when we kind of struggled and we're working really hard. Not that it's crazy now, but they're picking up.
All right, Vince, let's see.
That's another good eater.
Yeah, we should mention we haven't run into any of the big jobs today, but through the ice you get the big ones too, don't you?
Yeah, the big ones are definitely mixed in through the ice as well. Early and late ice are kind of the prime dates for those big ones in winter.
Yeah, and how do people know if there's ice up here? Can they go on your Facebook or what?
Yeah, they can follow us on Facebook, or if they just want to give us a phone call, you can go to our website. There's a contact us form on there. They can fill out and ask there. A lot of ways to get a hold of us.
And how much ice do you usually need for the airboat?
4 to 5 inches of good clear ice is kind of what we like in winter.
Let's see, Vince. Let's see, buddy.
Feels like a little bit better one this time. He's digging.
Well, let's see.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, nice
That's a
perch
healthy
there,
one.
Vince. Hey, Vince, will these bite up until dark, or what's the deal?
They will. So they don't really bite after dark. They have terrible eyesight in the dark. They can't see at night like a walleye. But in daylight hours, they'll bite from they'll bite from as soon as that sun's up till as soon as it's gone.
Way to go there, Vince.
There we go. We're working hard for them right now.
Yeah, I've fished with you a lot of times, man. We are working hard to get them. But that's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Vince, when folks come with you, do you have the equipment and everything?
We do, John. So I've got all the rods, bait, and tackle, all the safety equipment you need on the boat as well.
Same for ice fishing?
So for ice, we do have the equipment we can provide, but a lot of people in winter, they'll bring their own rods, their own locators, and that's fine with me, honestly. You're probably in winter, just because of how finessey it can be, you're going to do better with your own gear that you're used to.
Who's got one up there? Captain Ryan. Way to go, Captain Ryan.
Got to jump in Vince's honey hole every once in a while.
No, we call, when we're pan fishing, some guy catches one, you cast in the same spot, you call that combat fishing. Hey, we're getting into the bite here.
Yeah.
That's right after Ryan's.
It's not as big as the one I just bounced off the boat.
What happened? Yeah, that was a big one you lost, huh?
It was a pretty nice one I bounced off the side of the boat, going for the boat flip.
All right, another one on the drop shot rig. Hold that one up for the folks at home to see there, Ryan. And it is interesting, man, that drop shot is working today, isn't it?
It is, and you know what? The nice thing is with this wind, we're able to actually feel it cast into the wind, reel it back nice and slow. Fish with the sun not being out aren't as active as we were hoping they'd be, but letting it sit there and they're still hammering it.
2 in a row there for the old Captain Ryan there, man. Drop shot's working, buddy.
Drop shot's working.
Hey, Vince, it's getting pretty cold out. You know that, buddy?
It's a lot windier than it was supposed to be today, too, but that's all right.
Now, let's hang out until dark. We might as well, right?
Yeah. We're having fun.
Yeah,
I'll stay till dark.
How often do you really get to fish?
I don't get too many fun days to myself on the water anymore, but that's okay. I love being busy. I've got Captain Ryan to help me out. We love it. We love being on the water.
I'll tell you what, as we're getting closer to dark, these fish are starting to really go pretty good, aren't they?
Hopefully I get them in the boat.
Oh, that's a jumbo.
One of the ones we've been looking for.
That's what I'm used to fishing with Mississippi, Vince.
Right.
That's what we catch a lot of,
It is.
know?
Today's definitely been a tougher day, and we've worked hard for the ones we've caught, but these are always out there.
That's a Mississippi River perch right there,
yep.
folks.
That's what you come here for.
And seriously, I'll tell you what, I've had them several times. They are delicious.
Mm-hmm. They eat as good as they do anywhere else out here.
Hey, congratulations on your new baby.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, now this is number 3.
Number 3.
Is that the name, number 3?
No, her name is Natalie.
Natalie,
yep,
that's
our first
a pretty
girl.
name. No, congratulations to you and Joe. That's great.
Thank you.
Well, Vince, I lost track of how many perch we've caught today. We've caught a lot of them, even though it's been slow, right?
We have. I mean, it hasn't been a crazy hot bite, but we've picked away at them pretty steady all day.
It's amazing, Chris. That drop shot is definitely the way to go today. When we first started out, man, I thought that bobber was going to be the deal. But that drop shot, and what if you get a weed? Do you just pull it off the weed?
Yeah, just give it a quick pull to get off the weed. The biggest thing, as Vince said before, is just keeping it still. When I kept it still, that's really when the bite turned on for me.
Here we go. Got to keep them out of the motor. That's a pretty good one right there.
There's another dandy. Hey, maybe, well, we can't, they don't bite after dark, but they're getting bigger as the day goes on.
Well, we might have to stay. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe they will bite after dark.
No, that's fine. We've caught a lot of fish, Vince.
We have. It's been a fun day.
Hey, there you go.
Another one, John.
After Vince's.
She's coming.
Let's see.
It's a nice one. It's a nice one.
Well, Chris, have you enjoyed the Mississippi River?
I love this. It's been so cool, John. Taking a look around, the sun, the bluffs, the perch. It's great.
Now, you've duck hunted here before, but you haven't fished.
This is my first time fishing on the Mississippi River, John.
You coming back?
Heck yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vince.
Vince Moldenhauer guides the Mississippi River on a daily basis. For more information, give Vince a call. That phone number is 414-791-5534. 791-5534.
Who doesn't love a bowl of hot chili during the winter holidays? So I decided to get a simple recipe online, but I wanted to make it 10 times better with the Johnsonville mild Italian ground sausage. You can add this to any of your favorite recipes as well. All you have to do is add equal parts of your Johnsonville ground sausage and your ground beef. Ooh, does that smell good? I can't wait to try it. Wow, that is so good. That Johnsonville really made my chili so much better. Johnsonville Italian ground sausage. Find it at your favorite retailer today.
Get ready for the ride of your life. Right now, we have amazing deals that you can't miss. From rugged trails to family fun, the Yamaha Wolverine is built for it all. And with our exclusive financing and customer cash options, your dream ride is closer than ever. Experience the ultimate blend of performance and versatility. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Visit your local Yamaha dealer today and start your new adventure.
Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. Well, I'll tell you what, I might see you soon in the old airboat on the ice, right?
I'm hoping so. I'm ready to put these boats away and get in the airboats and have some fun.
Well, I'll see you soon. Thanks, Vince. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. Don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.